Alrighty, what's up, everybody? My peeps, how's it going, you sexy bitches, and all you other pieces of garbage on Irrelevant Island? It is I, your tribal god of extreme, your extreme heavyweight champion of the world, undefeated, by the way, because nobody can outramp me, nobody can beat me, so what's the point of having the belt? Because there's no challengers. But I digress. But anyway, it is I, Peter Joseph, here for a Monday night video. Well, getting close to Monday night, but it's Monday evening, close to Monday night video right here on the main channel, Kill of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there. You know what they are in the description box below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish, but if you leave stupid comments, you will get banished to the Shadow Realm and you will be out of here. And you can pretty much blame yourself because you're SOL. And you know what that means. And that's pretty much it. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to hit that bell, like I said, so you don't miss anything. Because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the fucking face. And that's it. You need to get slapped in the face because you're SOL. And I just said what that means. And we move on. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Grab a cold one. Belch. Uncontrollably. And have fun. That's pretty much it. So if you're new here, welcome to the party. Please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a comment if you wish. And pretty much welcome to the prophecy, welcome to the purge, and all that. But you have to be real, because if you're a fake ass fuck bitch, you're out of here. But thank you for the free sub and the free view anyway, assholes. That's what it is. That's what it is. Alright, not about that bull funky. Alright, we're beginning the midpoint of August. We're finishing off the dog days of August. Still going to be a little warm here and there. A couple days are going to be like 85. A couple days are going to be like in the low 80s. But, you know, a little bit of rain today, which was kind of odd because they didn't forecast it. But, you know, don't listen to the weatherman. And that's pretty much it. But the rest of the week should be okay. The weekend, not so good out. And, for you people down in the Caribbean, especially Sunwood, Puerto Rico, batten down the hatches because between tomorrow night and Wednesday, Hurricane Ernesto will be just about near Puerto Rico. And they're going to get a lot of wind, a lot of rain, a lot of tropical storm, maybe close to hurricane strength wind, lots of rain. So hopefully the power doesn't go out for our Puerto Rican princess, the queen of the prophecy. And that is Isa. But it is what it is. So my prayers go out to Isa and her family who live in Puerto Rico. Anybody else who lives in Puerto Rico, batten down the hatches and just be safe out there. It's gonna be going past quick. It's not even gonna. It's gonna like skirt around the San Juan area and then pretty much go north. So it's gonna not hit the United States. Thank the Lord for that. So, but it's going to probably get around Bermuda. So Bermuda probably might get a direct hit. It's supposed to strengthen 2 by the end of this week. Might be a Cat 2, Cat 3. But it's going to be out to sea, so it's not going to really affect any of the mainland United States on the East Coast or even Florida. But, you know, going to be rough for you boaters out there if you're going anywhere that way on the Atlantic Ocean. But it is what it is. But another hurricane has formed, and it'll come and go, and that's pretty much it. And then the next hurricane that might form is Francine, and it might be hardcore. If you follow ECW, you get that reference, but I digress. So we'll see what happens with that, as we're pretty much about to hit the peak of hurricane season. We got all of September, all of October, and a little bit of November. I think it ends maybe a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, so So we got a little bit more to go with hurricane season. That's it. And move on. All right. So with that, so all the people in Puerto Rico and in the Leeward Islands, Antigua, and everybody, just be safe. Batten down the hatches. Try to get somewhere safe. You know, that's it'll probably be gone by Wednesday night or early Thursday. And if you do lose power, good luck getting it back. That's all I got to say about that. With that Puerto Rican power company. William Buick, get the fuck out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. You bastard. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, speaking of wrestling, we got Monday Night coming up in a little bit. Should be a great show. It's going to start off with Mommy Rhea Ripley to open the show. Probably be lots of stuff with Dom and Liv Morgan. Poppy Priest might get involved around there with Finn Balor. And she would have some. That there's a rumor that the new Judgment Day is either getting a new theme, I hope not, and a new name, rumored to be the Street Rats. That's a stupid name, by the way, but take that with a grain of salt. But now Poppy and Mommy are now known as the Twin Terrors. I almost said Twin Towers. That's an old school WWF tag team of Akeem the African Dream. And I think the Big Boss Man, Ray Traylor. But that's long time ago. Very long time ago. Managed by, Mr. Reverend Slick. He's a Gasso, bro. And it ain't no money for your fans. Great song of Pop Driver. The wrestling album 2. I'm gonna eat my Kentucky Fried Chicken and send you to this video called Jive Soul Bro. Okay then. Okay, we got that. Not the greatest song on that album. We all know which one that is. Besides Demolition, is Girls in Cars by Robbie Dupree. So, Chico Santana and freaking Rick the Model before he became the Model, was Chico Santana and Rick Martel's Strike Force's theme song. Former tag team champions. And yes, all you Chico Santana fans, he does have a cheap fucking win over the GOAT of all GOATs, The Undertaker. But I think Undertaker put him over. Because of Hogan, probably. You know how Chico Santana and Hogan, always good friends. Brother! Good old Chico Santana with that flying jalapeno. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so we got Raw coming up in a little bit. We'll talk about that maybe later. Probably will be later, because like I said, I'm only doing 3 videos this week, which will be Raw, NXT, and Dynamite. And pretty much after that, Thursday through Sunday, I will be incommunicado. I will be pretty much not even in the state. So, but I will be on another coast, if you know what I mean. And that's that. I'm gonna have my mini vacation for about 4.5 days, and then I will be back next Monday to do Monday, or maybe I'll do Collision, but we'll see what happens with that. So I want to get Collision done next month by Monday afternoon, next Monday afternoon, so that way we can lead into all in week. We got lots of stuff. We got Dynamite and Collision from Cardiff, Wales. That's gonna be fun. And then we got, and yes, Collision will be on Saturday night, the night before the pay-per-view. But I don't think it's not gonna be live, obviously, because it's gonna be like 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's gonna be taped probably like Thursday, the next day in Cardiff, Wales, probably at the same fucking arena. And we got that. Then we go to Sunday, August the 25th, 13 days from now. All in 3. Coming your way at 1 p.m. with 0 hour. And, gonna be some good stuff. Lots of probably pre-show matches galore. Probably like 18 matches on the pre-show. And then the main show will probably be another 10 matches. So the pay-per-view probably won't officially end till about 7 o'clock here in the Northeast. But who knows at this point? Who knows? Who fucking knows? But we'll get to that. We'll talk about that when we get there, beginning of next week. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a little quickie video. Not a long video because Raw's coming up in a half hour. I want to get this video up, and I'm pretty much gone today. I am dead fucking tired because I came off a really big, huge weekend. Lots of good old indie wrestling, and some good times. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, so let's get into your late and out of date AEW Collision thoughts. You understand? Thoughts. You understand? There. So I get to that. Alright, so as always, AEW Collision emanated from the Esports Arena in Arlington, Texas, with Tony Baloney Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness, me love, on commentary. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we open up Collision with a tag team match player, and we had the premier athlete himself, Tony Nese, along with Josh the Goods Woods, flanked by Ari Daivari and Smart Mark Sterling. They take on the team of Hologram, and this guy, yeah, get in here, you freak. Don't call me a freak. Okay, say your name. Hi guys! Hi, it's me! It's Darby Allin. Hi, I come from Seattle. Yeah. The 150-pound Seattle schmuck, Darby Allin, teams up with the hottest star in AEW right now, and that's Hologram, for a tag team match player. Pretty good match, lots of high flippy dippity-doos from Hologram, and Darby almost killing himself as usual. Third time in the week that Darby is on our television screens. Probably see him on Wednesday Night Dynamite this week, but we got that. Anyway, like I said, it was a pretty fun match, lots of high flippy dippity-doos. Hologram comes in off a hot tag to clean house. We get a super kick into a jumping knee to the back of the head. Ow. Gets an info on Josh Woods, who then knocks Hologram out of mid-air. And then Darby Allin is sat on top for a running uppercut. Tiger uppercut! But he comes right back with a dive to take out Smart Mark Sterling on the floor. And his arm is in a sling. They goes back in, and Josh Woods tries for a German suplex. It gets counted into a crucifix pin. 1, 2, 3. Hologram is now 4-0. Well, 1-0 in tag team wrestling, but it is what it is. But under 9-minute match was pretty good. 3.25 out of 5 stars. So a great win for Darby Allin and Hologram. And no, it is not Ricochet. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Good match, though. Good shit. Alright, then we got a hype video for the 4th match between these two lovely ladies, Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, and Texas's own Thunder Rosa! Yay! Alright, but, they fought in a hardcore match, they fought one-on-one, and then, they fought in a Lumberjill match. Deonna Purrazzo won all 3. Now, this is match number 4. Thunder Rosa's trying to get at least a win in this little series. And it's going to be a Texas bull rope match. Not the ones you've seen before, but the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. So, we get to this match. This match was epic. It had a lot of blood. And no, not period blood. That's nasty. That's nasty. Peter Griffin, that's nasty. Shut up. Shut up, Cleveland. I can't even do his voice. I can't do his voice. Well, Peter's gonna tell you bird is a word. Bird is the word. I can't do his dance either. Surfing. Oh my God, Peter, you okay? Okay. Moving on. Alright. So lots of blood in this match. Clothesline. Thunder Rosa starts with a clothesline to start. Deonna Purrazzo bails to the floor, which goes pretty well. And then Thunder Rosa whips her into the steps a few times. Ow! Then they go back inside. Thunder Rosa hits a backstabber. And then a move off the top is broken up. And then they get into a tug of war over the rope on the floor. Deonna gets the better of that and starts whipping the crap out of Thunder Rosa as we go to break. And we come back. Thunder Rosa is busted wide open. I don't know how. I think she got thrown into the ring post, busted her head open. I don't know. But anyway, Thunder Rosa throws Deonna off the top and onto a bunch of chairs. Ow. But Deonna gets right back up to tie Thunder Rosa in the tree of woo for some chair shots to the ribs. Ow. And goes for cover for a near fall. Fans want them to fix that table because there was one propped up in the corner and it kind of fell. See, fans notice these things. And the table is then fixed. The fans are like, yay! And now we see Deonna Purrazzo's busted wide open. And then she hits a Gotch-style power driver for a near fall. And then she puts Thunder Rosa on the table, but takes way too long going up, which allows Thunder Rosa to hit a bulldog through the table, and it broke. And then Thunder Rosa picks up Deonna, hits a modified Fire Thunder driver, even though Schiavone called it a shoulder breaker. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Finally, Thunder Rosa gets the win. Excuse me. Gets the win over Deonna Purrazzo. 10.5-minute match. Bloody as fuck. 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's all I gotta say about that. Moving on. But hopefully this is the blow-off match. Even though Deonna Purrazzo won 3 and Thunder Rosa won 1. So, probably the blow-off match in this great series that they had. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we get an 80s style video from my good friends, the Outrunners. We had Turbo Floyd. And, Floyd and Truth Magnum. By the way, he follows me on Instagram. Oh, he does. Good man. Anyway, they're taking on FTR. Fuck the revival of Dax the Axe Hardwood and the man with a clock, and that's Cash Clock Wheeler. The better Wheeler, not Wheeler Yuta. But I digress. Alright, this was an match, kind of like a cool-down match from the previous match. Had to wipe the blood off the mat and everything. Clean it up, asshole, clean it up! Anyway, back and forth match, they went. FTR wins with the Shatter Machine on Turbo Floyd in over 9 minutes. So FTR gets the win, and they've been going back and forth with the Acclaim, saying, "Oh, we deserve the title shot. You don't." And then they claim like, well, we won the match. We won a title shot. It's like, we should be fighting for the tag team titles. Well, they have a point because they do have a title shot. But in any case, we get that. Alright, so FTR gets the win. Match, I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, the Acclaim come out. No, I thought they came out. I thought the Acclaim came out. But never mind, they didn't come out. I think this Wednesday we got the Acclaimed and the Bucks for the AEW Tag Team belts straight up on Dynamite. I still think it might be a triple threat at All In, unless the Bucks don't want to be there. I don't know why they're not even on the card yet, but I don't like it there. I don't know why you couldn't like London, but still. Alright, so we get that. Alright, then we go to back with the beautiful Lexi Nair, who has the resident vampire, Kip Sabian. He wants to stand up to Nick freaking Wayne for his dad, and then Nick Wayne, how fitting, he comes in and starts bad-mouthing Kip, talking about his dad, saying, I'm the youngest Trios champion in history, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, they're going to fight this Friday night on Rampage. Big whoop. Big deal. I don't care. And we get that. And I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we get a video on Maxwell Jacob Funkknocker, MJF, the American champion, taking on Will Ospreay. Reach for the sky! Whoa! Bam! We saw what happened last week on Dynamite, where Ospreay got scared to use the Tiger Driver 91 in his match. I forget who. I think it was against MJF at the last pay-per-view. But we got that. But we move on. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Alright, then we go to our next match. We have Bruce taking on his old buddy and LFI, Preston Vance, number 10 in the Dark Order, Don Callis watching from the back, and pretty brutal match. Rush beat the crap out of Preston Vance all over the ring, all the ringside area. Preston is busted wide open because he got thrown into the barricade like 6,000 times. And then we get a rebound suplex puts Preston Vance down, but he comes right back with a running clothesline for a near fall. Then they get back up and Bruce knocks him into the corner, sets up for the Bull's Horns, and he hit it 1, 2, 3 in 4 minutes. Bruce gets the win over his former buddy Preston Vance, and they gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Bruce hits another Bull's Horns, looks under the ring for something, but gets stopped by the referee. Hey, the referee actually did something. Because sometimes you just not doing anything, just standing there, the guy's getting beat up, and we're like, referee! Do something! Do something! Do something! Reminds me of Spaceballs. You found anything yet? No. How about you? No. What about you guys? We ain't found shit. They told us to come to the desert, so we're coming to the desert. With fucking afro combs. That is just hilarious. We ain't found shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, so after that match, we go to Jack Perry watching himself getting hit in the head with the chair by Mark Briscoe in the Blood and Guts match. Same thing we saw on Dynamite. Then he destroys a bunch of TVs because he's tough or something. And then we go to the Taco Bell commercial. Okay. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright. Then it's time to dance, my friends. We got Swerve Swerve. Swerve Strickland, the AEW World Champion, with my good buddy and a fellow Brooklynite, Prince Nana of the not the Embassy anymore, but Prince Nana, my good buddy from Brooklyn, New York. Wasn't for him, I would have never met Joe Maximo, my mentor. Good man that he is, too. Anyway, so Swerve comes out for an open challenge, to his, AEW World title, but it's gonna be an eliminator match. And then, Swerve starts threatening Bryan Danielson. And then we hear the music of this guy, and it's the man from New Japan, and that rhymes, the Stone Pitbull himself, Tomohiro Ishii! Not Ishii, it's Ishii. And if you don't believe me, Lexi there will tell you. Alright, so we get to this match. This match was pretty good. If I can get my notes correct, there we go. Nana at ringside. Back and forth they went. Swerve was not, in control to start, but then Ishii just, no-sold everything, beating the living crap out of Swerve. But then it started going back and forth. But we get near the end, and this match lasted over 12 minutes. Whoops, I hit that by accident. We get a rolling downward spiral by Swerve. Then they trade headbutts in the middle of that ring. Swerve then power slams Ishii into a suplex for a near fall. Even though Shivani called it a brain buster. I don't know what you're looking at. And Swerve's a little bit frustrated. He starts kicking Ishii in the face. That didn't work because I woke him up. And then he gets dropped by a clothesline. Then a Lariato clothesline. Making him go 360 and for a near fall. Then a standing double stomp. Rocks Ishii. Then Swerve wins the match with the house call. Whose house? Swerve's house. Whose house? Swerve's house. So he gets the house call 1, 2, 3 in over 12 minutes. And the match was actually decent. 3 out of 5 stars. And then Swerve's telling Danielson, it's like, Wednesday night is the appetizer before All In. The main course, basically. What, no dessert either? Okay. Alright, so like I said, 3 out of 5 stars for that. Then we go to the back where we have the Swiss Superman, Claudio Castagnoli, which is cafe. And I like coffee. Please come to watch my cafe. I missed that on YouTube, and I missed it on Twitch too. But he's rarely on Twitch these days. But anyway, Claudio wants the Continental Breakfast Championship, and he will get it at All In. Actually, no, he's gonna get it at the Dynamite next Wednesday, the first Dynamite in Cardiff, Wales. But this Wednesday night, he's gonna have a face-to-face with the man from Japan, Mr. Kazuchika Okada. What's Kazuchika Okada? I can't even say his name right. Just say Okada! You know what he is. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we have Lexi Nair in the back. In the ring. She brings out the resident pimp, Stokely Hathaway. And one hot piece of ace, and that's Chris Statlander, for a little kitty chat. Talking about Will Nightingale and Ishii's little talk on Rampage, where it's like, you have a problem with Stokely? I hate Stokely too. And then Will's like, come, let's talk over some sushi. And then Lexi informs them that there's going to be a mixed tag team match set for 0 hour at All In. So Stokely's like, we got a partner from the Bronx, we're from New York, I can get a partner from the Bronx, blah, 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 blah. Then Lexi's like, well, since you rudely interrupted me, Mr. Tony Khan has informed me that there's a special request by Willow and Tomohiro Ishii that Statlander, your partner, is Stokely. And Stokely's like, what? And then he's like, no, I don't want to fight. I'm a pussy. Freaking peanut head. And Statlander was like, calm down, Stokely. I got this. And then she tells, she goes up to the camera and goes, we accept. So we got a mixed tag team match on 0 Hour. Stokely Hathaway and Chris Statlander against Will Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. And that's that. And then we get some of this. What are you scratching all like this for? You think you're gonna go impressive? You're not the Emperor. Stop it, okay? Impressive, Skywalker. Now strike me down and your ascent to the dark side will be complete. Commence Order 66. No, we don't do that. Fuck that order. Commence Order 666, the number of the beast. That's the order we do. 666 and 669. Order 66 is nothing. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving on. Alright, so we got that. So I give that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then, after a break, we come back. Once again, Lexi's in the back. This time with Top Flight Andretti and the beautiful, Layla Gray, the stewardess. That's one flight I'd love to be on. Just with me and her. Fuck that. Anyway, so they're there. They're all unhappy with MXM Collection, Mason and Monsieur. And then, Leia's like, and then I think Action and Dre's like, where are they? They're over here. And then they pop up from the floor. That was cool. So, they make, Mr. Action Andretti makes a challenge for a tag team match for later in the night with Top Flight and MXM Collection, but that's going to be next week on the program. Because Monsieur says, well, we can't do the match tonight, we can't do the match right now because I broke a nail, and I'm not cosmetically cleared. Okay? And then Leo Rush comes in and says, hey, my good friend Tony Khan said the match is for next week. Alright. So we're going to do this match next week on Collision, and I think it's going to be a good match. And, that's that. Alright, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and we move on. Alright, then we get to your Tony Khan special of the night. We got a 99-second suckfest, basically a squash match. We got Hikaru Shida, otherwise known as Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4, taking on former NXT UK superstar Aaliyah James. Did pretty well in NXT UK. It wasn't, not that well, but you know what I mean. But anyway, Shida beat her up and wins with the katana. And that's pretty much it. Bing, bang, boom, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to you. That was it. And then we, after that, Shida goes to the back, talks to Lexi Nair, and says, Britt, you think you're the best, but guess what? We're 2-2, so eventually, after I beat Mercedes Moné, become the TBS champion, I will be the best. I am the ace of the division, and I'm going to prove it, and I'm going to go to Wembley Stadium as the TBS champion, and we're going to go round 3. I don't think it's going to happen. I'd love to see it, but I just don't think right now it's going to happen. But we'll see. Alright, so I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. I gave the match 2 out of 5 stars because it was a squash match. And it's Shida. Come on. We move on. Alright, then we get a sit-down interview with God, Jim Ross! By God Almighty! Sit down, Tony Schiavone on TBS! We're on TNT there, Jim. By God, I'm at TNT! By God almighty barbecue sauce, Stone Cold! Okay, calm down, JR, please. Anyway, so, good old JR sits down with Bryan Danielson. Yes! Talks with Bryan. Bryan talks about how Jim Ross signed him 24 years ago. Remember when the Nexus first started, 2010? With that whole, it's kind of like Tough Enough, but not really tough enough. And, Miz was Bryan's mentor. Remember how that went the first time? And then the whole thing with Nexus, and Bryan was a part of it, choking out Justin Roberts, then he got fired, then he got brought back. And then I had that feud with The Miz over the United States title at the time. And then, did pretty well for himself, multiple world champion, then he left because of his neck, came back as the SmackDown, co-SmackDown GM with Shane O'Mac, had a feud with I think it was Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Then even before that, had a feud with I think it was before or after that, had a feud with The Miz once again on the whole Talking Smack episode. Probably the greatest thing of that whole feud. And then Miz won with Maurice Miz won at SummerSlam thanks to Maurice. Then they had that mixed tag team match with Bryan and Brie, I think won. And that was it. And I don't care. Alright, so we talked about getting signed by Jim Ross in 2010. Now, 14 years later, we're about to look at the end of Danielson's career. Bryan's like, I'm banged up. I have to go get neck surgery before the end of the year. But I'm mentally strong going into All In and my match with Swerve. Is he gonna win? If he does win, he's not gonna hold that belt for long, or he just retires the belt. We have a stupid tournament. Or maybe he drops it at All Out, so he's basically a 2-week champ. Not even 2 weeks. Yeah, actually it'll be a week and change. Almost 2-week champ. Loses it, probably back to Swerve. And then Swerve faces Darby Allin at Grand Slam, because Darby got the shot in the Casino Royale match to get the shot at Grand Slam. But then again, you can have Bryan Danielson against Darby for the belt. Maybe Darby wins the world title. I doubt that, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that? But this Wednesday night, Jim Ross is going to sit down with Swerve to get his little rebuttal. And that's it. Alright, and we move on. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening for Collision. We got the House of Black, Malachi Black, the big man himself, Brody King, and the returning Buddy Matthews taking on the Bang Bang Gang, Guns Up, of the Ass Boys and Rock Hard. Juice Robinson with Christian as special guest referee. The winner of this match gets a trios title shot at All In. And it was a pretty good match. The Ass Boys hit 310 to Yuma. And then everything breaks down. We get an elevated DDT for a near fall on Brody King. Then everybody hits their secondary finishers. And then all 6 men are down. And then Christian with a little fast count. Counting them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we see Buddy Matthews get up pretty much at the count of 9. Though you can't win the titles on that, but it is what it is. They would have still got a title shot because they win by pinfall, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, as Buddy Matthews is about to get up, Christian kicks him in the balls. Then he goes, 10! 10! Like Sean Spears. So he counts to 10 after he kicks Matthews in the balls, then spears him, then counts to 10. So we got a double knockout in over 16 minutes, and that's it. I thought the match was good, but stupid ending. So I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. So, pretty much, we still got that triple threat match for the trios titles. It's gonna happen. It's gonna get announced for All In probably by Tony Khan or maybe by Christopher Daniels this week on the program. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, and that ends up Collision. And I gave Collision pretty good score, 7.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Alright, Raw is about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 1 minute. I don't even know where we're from tonight, and I don't care. If I can get the TV to go on. There you go. And we're back on USA tonight. And NXT will be on back on USA as well tomorrow night. As pretty much we're rolling on, and for NXT purposes, we're rolling on to NXT No Mercy on September the 1st, Labor Day weekend. And also on Labor Day weekend, on the main roster, we are rolling towards Bash in Berlin. We already got Randy Orton, who's going to be appearing tonight as well. He's going to be on the show. See what happens with him and Walter, because him and Walter are going to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship at Bash in Berlin in Walter's so-called hometown, even though he's from Austria. We got that. We got American Made of Chad Gable and the Creed brothers taking on, I think it's going to be the Creeds taking on Otis and Tozawa in a tag team match playa. And a whole lot more tonight on Monday Night Raw. And like I said, we are going to start with Mommy Rhea Ripley talking about Dom Dom and Liv basically playing Tonso hockey at SummerSlam, which we're getting a recap of just right now. And then what happened the Monday after that, where Rhea came out and almost got a piece of Liv Morgan's ass, but Dom Dom had to save her. And then basically her and Poppy Priest, who basically got screwed by his former partner Finn Balor, and Priest had a match on Raw and came this close to getting Finn Balor. So we got the New Judgment Day basically going up against the Twin Terrors of Mommy and Mommy and Poppy. So we got that. So could we see the return of the Demon at Bash in Berlin? I doubt it. I think maybe Bad Blood. We gotta get Damian Priest and Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell. Then again, maybe not, because I think Drew McIntyre and Punky Brewster, CM Puke, will be probably headlining Bad Blood. So that's one Hell in a Cell match. And I think the other Hell in a Cell match for the women is going to be Liv Morgan and Mommy Rhea Ripley. And I think somebody is going through... Something's going to happen in one of those matches. Like somebody maybe dies off the top of the cage or some shit. I don't think they're going to do that anymore because of what happened to Mick Foley and various other things that has happened in Hell in a Cell. Blah, 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 blah. And also tonight, Poppy Priest is going to be taking on Gordito. I think Gordito's going to get his butt kicked. And that's not cool. Because Gordito spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here and start watching Monday Night Raw. I will be on Twitter, as always, on my Twitter machine. My Twitter link is down below in the description box. So you can come on my Twitter machine and on my Twitter page, and you can see me live tweet with Monday Night Raw. And then hopefully later tonight, over on right here on this channel, Killer Demon 669, your Monday Night Raw review for your 2 for Monday. but let's see how everything goes. And that's pretty much it. Alright, the sun has gone down at 7:56. It's now 8:03. So, officially dark in the next 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes. So, the summer is winding down, ladies and gentlemen. And by the time we hit the end of September, it'll be around 7 o'clock. Sun goes down, but 7:15, 7:30, it'll get dark. And then by Thanksgiving, it's basically 5:15. The sun will be dark. Alright, Judgment Day has arrived. Dom and Liv together. We have Randy Orton and his monotonous voice! Checking out the Tron. Like, he's never seen the Tron before. Wait, he's not gonna be on main event. We got that. Now we have Sami Zayn coming into the arena through the elevator. We have a elevator chick. Your flares here. So Sami is going to be taking on Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental title in their third match, a rematch basically from SummerSlam. This one is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match. It is going to be epic, and it's time for my brutality! As the great sounds are Motionless in White, great metal band, better than you, and you know it. And here comes Mommy. Let me do it. Come on, do it! Bam! Oh, she doesn't have the belt. She do that. Mommy going to some fans. Well, one half of the Twin Terrors, Mommy Rhea freaking Ripley. Hey, you can't touch her. Stop it! But anyway, she's still singing her theme song, which I heard they were going to change. No, you do not change Motionless in White for anything. Well, at least you use a different song by Motionless in White, like Slaughterhouse. Or Puppets, or whatever. You know, Rhea Ripley has, let's say, in her theme song, you know. See, it was me, I would probably come out first with my regular theme song, which is Daddy's Fallen Angel by the great In This Moment. Or I go old school, and I go Counterfeit God by Zakk Wylde, but I don't think, just to please Hunter, because, he's a big Zakk Wylde fan, Aussie and Black Label Society guy, And then again, I could go Slipknot. I could use either All Out Life. I'll probably use Nero Forte, or Unsainted from the last album. But we'll see. But it is what it is. All right, we got Michael Cole and Pat McAfee at ringside. So that's it. So we are emanating from the University of Texas tonight. So hey, AEW was there on Saturday. Now Raw is in Texas tonight at the University of Texas, wherever that is. And that's it. Alright, I am out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. I might be back later with your Monday Night Raw review. But until next time, my friends, I'm Peter Joseph signing off. And I'm better than you, and you know it. And if you're not down with that, and the prophecy, the purge, and everything else, well, I think we all got 3 words for all you fake as fuck, jealous bitches. And that is this. Fuck you, man. That's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time. Peace, motherfucker!